enjoyed this week's episode, and please like this video, share with your friends and dock mates, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us get more viewers like you.
Hey y'all, coming at you from a different spot. We're not in the bowels of the bilge. So, just keeping the summer rains off the boat, that tarp's been here. Keeping the sun off the dinghy, that tarp's been there. But it is time for the rain to start. So there's basically 2 seasons in Portland, dry and rainy. So we're heading into the rainy season, and yeah, so I'm here going to play around with these tarps, move them around and adjust them, and just get her kind of covered up and tucked away for rainy season. That's the way it goes. So this tarp actually fits better here, and then I have a longer one that fits better to go further from the mast, further aft to the along the boom to the backstay. And this one, I'll take this whisker pull down and then kind of run it out, and that way that tarp will be like right here. But first things first, I'm going to try to lower my boom, because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the boom kind of goes up like that, and it pulls this edge of the tarp up. So if I can lower the boom, this tarp will lower, and then it'll just give me more coverage on my cabin top, and then it'll put less pressure on my tarp at the peak up there, because the other one has a hole in it where it was. So anyway, that's the plan for today. Kind of putting away the boat cushions, just getting things buttoned up for rainy season. Yeah, so. Boom tarp is off. I found a really big yellow jacket nest in here, and they were all like just kind of calm and docile and just like hanging out on their nests. So I sprayed it with some bug killer. You can see them, like some down there. Yeah, not fun. Boat work, right? You go to fix one thing and then you find another. Okay, so now my goal is to bring this boom down a little bit. So I have my boom, what is this called? Is it a castle? I don't know what this is, but that's where the boom could rest. And then I have a topping lift on it, just to keep it from crashing down. And now I've got to figure out how to release some of the pressure from these hydraulics. So there's a little fitting right here, but that one doesn't really look like it's ever been touched. So now I'm gonna move down here, and I see this fitting. And this one looks a lot more promising. I think it was hooked up to this. This is the hydraulic line that goes back to the manifold, and then it plugs in right there. So you pump up the manifold, the pump of the hydraulic pump, and you can adjust your boom. So what I'm gonna do is get a rag, and I have my cups and some tools there, and I'm gonna try to undo this to let some fluid out to bring my boom down. So that's the goal. Okay, got that to work. I'm really happy. So, well, let's see. Bit of a recap. So what I did was I just let a bunch of air out of this Schrader valve, and then that did bring the boom down. And I'm really happy that I had this topping lift on there, because it would have crashed into the Dodger and that wouldn't have been good. So now my goal is going to be to let it down slowly and just get it into this cradle here. Boom cradle? I don't know. So this thing that holds the boom, we'll put it, that's where it needs to be. Put it right there. Look at that, guys. It's like I know what I'm doing. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. It's been that way for 3 years, and now it feels like it's nested in its little home. I don't even know what its home is called, but it's in there. Nice. I think what I'll do is probably put a little bit of put a little rag in there just to keep this is stainless and this is aluminum, so just something in there to keep a cushion. Yeah, and then this bolt here is holding that on just fine, and yeah, that one over there is just fine too. Oh my gosh, the tarp is gonna fit so much nicer now. So just as the rain starts, ta-da, tarped. So everybody, so this was funny. One of the marina mates walked by and he's like, "Oh no, you can't get your boat wet." Which is kind of true. Like, boats are wet constantly, especially in the Pacific Northwest. But the extra thing that I'm being careful for this one is there's a bunch of holes in the deck. So to pull the headliner off, of course, because we're going to be refinishing it, there was a few through holes for the grab rails, and when I took those out, they were clearly not bedded correctly and they need to be repaired, and I haven't actually done that repair yet. So I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, so there's one there. So basically have this covered because of all of these holes that need to be patched. And then you know, we'll do the fill drill method and butyl tape and all that. So yeah, so that's been my day. Let's see, it's about 5:30. Yeah, it's been a good 4.5 hours of let's see, what did we do? Found the yellow jacket nest, got that sprayed and cleaned up. We lowered the boom. That was a big win. First time I've seen the boom actually horizontal on the top of the boat. We got the whisker pole up. We got the tarp forward of the mast up, and we got the tarp after the mast over the boom up. So yeah, overall it's a pretty good day. Just like, you know, one of those seasonal jobs that we got to do, and nothing exciting. Didn't really get any boat work done. I mean, can you tell? So maybe I'll probably come back tomorrow though and actually do some fun stuff. So all right, well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to keep your boat in good shape, and you know, this is one of those tasks. So yeah, nothing more to say. It's been a yacht of love. See you guys.